What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today I'm going to be going over a couple methods to get free training or make a lot of coins, kind of dependent on what you actually want to do. But this method, you can basically break even in coins, have almost no risk, and get yourself some free training. And it's a consistent method. I really like it. As you guys know, I'm more into the methods that will actually make you profit without a lot of risk. I don't like a lot of high risk, high reward type of methods because a lot of times you end up losing everything you have. So to start this off, I'm going to be showing you guys how to basically get your training back, make a little bit of training, and get your coins back with the Color Rush Fantasy Pack. So as we know, you don't want to buy these for 25,000 coins because 650 training is going to be a lot cheaper than 25,000 coins. So it's really cool that they made this. They left it the same because it is a lot cheaper. So if we're going to go ahead and show you guys the prices on the auction house and how to work it. So let's just say you get like an 87, right? Because those are about 1860. An 87 is about 1860 for the profit. So what you're going to do is you could sort by different if you wanted to, but the thing is you're going to have to find an 87 that's cheap. It's going to be a lot harder if you search through this promo. What you're going to want to do is search through theme builders. It's going to be a lot easier because they're only 87, so you don't have to search down. There might not be any halfbacks. That's okay. We could just go all players for now, and then we will sort. You want to try to find out what's a good price at the time that you're looking and go ahead and search for there. So it might be 13,000, it might be 12,000. You really just want to see what you can snipe them for. You don't want to buy them for their base price. So if you see them going for about 13, almost 14, you want to try to get them for 11 or 12. So you do have to snipe just a little bit. You don't necessarily have to if you didn't want to, but it is going to make you more money if you do snipe it just a little bit, like I said. And I don't think there's any quarterbacks in this filter as well. So you just basically want to go through and figure out which ones are the cheapest. Like I said, it's going to change from time to time depending. I'm also not doing this in the peak of the day. Doing these type of methods where you're sniping in the peak of the day is a little bit better because more cards are going up. Even though this filter is full, I believe, you definitely want to be able to do it where you're getting the most out of it. So middle linebacker, left guard, D tackle. Let's just do 3 of those real quick, and tight end I saw as well. So that's about 13.8. I think we saw left guard. I think we saw a left guard in there. Let's go ahead and just check that out. So that's 14 still. Middle linebacker. Let's see how much they're going for. 13.8. Yeah, so they're all about basically going for the same price. It's just dependent on what kind of snipe you can get. As you go through the filters, ones will pop up for, let's say, under 13,000. Then what you're going to do is there's 2 ways you can think of it. The way I would think of it is to make free training, but you could also use it to make coins as well. So what you're going to want to do is go to the get more packs and go back to those training currencies. So we know we get 1860 training from that. So we could basically buy 2 Color Rush Fantasy Packs for 1,300 training, and then we would save 560 training. So you would make 560 training, and you're going to want to take the 2 most expensive fantasy packs. And once again, that's going to change from time to time. So I'm going to go show you guys in the store, but that will change from time to time. So you can't be 100% confident in that. But what you're going to want to do is just go to elite jerseys. So you want to go uniforms, and then you want to go sort by elite because that way none of the base uniforms are in here. And then once you go by elite, what you're going to do is just go by team and try to figure out which one's the most expensive. They're going for about like 5-6K each, some of them. So you want to figure out ones maybe that are going for like 7K at the time. Like I said, it changes all the time. So this one's 6K. And the thing is, you're basically going to make your money back. So if you buy one if you snipe a player for about 11K and you sell them for about 6K, you might lose, a little bit of coins. For instance, this one's 4,800, but you could probably sell it closer to 7K. So if you made 6K per one, you basically break even, but then you still earn 500 training. So those 500 coins that you lose is way less valuable than the 500 training that you gain, because 500 training you would get from an 84, you would get 700 training. So 560 training for basically 500 coins is going to be way cheaper than if you were to pay, I think it's like 8,000 coins or whatever it is for an 84 to try to go ahead and get that. And with that system, a little bit of a variation that you could use off of this is in the training as well. And it's going to be with the base uniforms, the base light and the base dark. So these ones are actually a lot cheaper to buy, and some of them are still going to be pretty pricey. So we will show you guys the base lights and base darks, and they're only 250 training. So let's say you bought for 12,000, 13,000, you bought a 87 overall. An 87 for 18, you would get 1860 training, and if you divided that by 250, that would basically be 7. So if you got 7, you would still make a little bit of training, because if you 7 times 250 would be 1750 training, so you'd make 100 training. So you could even do 6 of them. That way you make about 300 training per time, and it's not hard to do. It's going to take you a couple minutes to do. And since you get 6 jerseys, there's more chance that you actually are going to make more coins off of it, and I'll show you guys the prices. You have to once again find teams that are going to go for the most. We know a lot of them aren't going to go for a lot. So what you're going to want to do is try to find the ones that are going for a good amount. And right now they do seem like they're pretty flooded. A lot of people are putting them low. But for instance, this Steelers black jersey, it's only going for 1K right here. But the next one is going for 6K. So this one honestly is probably a really good snipe by itself. Which I might actually go ahead and just buy this up and then go ahead and put that as, because people need this gold base dark if they want to build a Steelers theme team. So we're just going to put it for 5K. We're actually going to make a pretty good little profit right there. And since we're still selling it for a lot lower, we're still going to make about 3K coins. And, we're still the lowest price, so it'll sell. We bought it for 1.2K, so even if we sold it at 3K, we'd still make over a K profit, which is really good when you're in the auction house, guys, because you will come across deals like that. But basically, you want to find teams. For instance, this is 6K, almost 5K, right? So if you were to, let's say you were to get 6 of them, you were to buy 6 of these base uniform packs because you want to save some training. So you want to make about 300-400 training plus make your money back. If you got 6 of them and you sold these for about 3K each, that would be 18K. So not only would you make 6K, you would also make some training off of it as well. And like I said, it really depends on the team, because you want to find the jerseys that at least go for about probably, I would say 2K. If you only do it for about 2K, probably 3K, because if you do it for about 2-3K each, you'll make a little bit of profit. If you do 3K each, you'd make 18,000, so you'd make about 6,000 coins. 2K each, you'd basically break even, so about 2.5K. And this is going to be at different times of the day and different teams. I know the Steelers are pretty good because their theme team is so good, but some of them, even with a good theme team, don't go for that much. So you do have to be knowledgeable of the market when you are checking these out. For instance, right here, again, the base dark uniform for them is 1.9. The second one is 45. So you could probably buy this. I don't know the Cardinals worth too much. That's the only reason I'm not buying it. I know the Steelers are very valuable as a theme team. One of the best in the game. So I figured a lot of people will do the Steelers. Cardinals, you could probably make a profit just buying it and selling it. But if you were to sell the jersey at 4,000, let's say you bought this at 4,000, you sold a couple Steeler jerseys at 35 to 4,000, something like that. Now all of a sudden, you've made 10 to 15,000 coins in literally 5-10 minutes of time, because once you know the prices of the jerseys, it becomes a lot easier to sell them. For instance, this one, the Browns uni, is going for 500. The next one up goes for 10,000. So if you were to buy this for 500, you could probably resell it for 2,000-3,000 if someone decides to go ahead and make a Browns team, because they don't get a lot of choices and they're obviously going to buy yours. So if I wanted to do it, all I would do is buy the Browns, put one up for like maybe 5,000, put another one up for like 3,000-4,000, and just still make profit just like that. So I know these methods don't make you guys millions of coins, and it's definitely a little tedious, but I definitely advise these methods if you are maybe watching TV, doing something in the background, doing some homework. Just kind of go through some of these filters, because it will make you coins every single day and some training. So it's very, very valuable because of the fact that not only do you make about 10,000 coins or 6,000 coins, but you also got 500 training per time, depending on how many you do and things like that. It's just very, very valuable overall. So if you guys did enjoy it, drop a like on the video. subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and as always, I will see you guys next time.